Howdy folks, this is Checkers, and this, of course, is Ultima IV Quest of the Avatar, our 15th episode. And I am very happy that you can join me to, well, go on the quest for Avatarhood, to become a paragon of the virtues of Ultima. Now, I have mentioned in the past, but this version of Ultima 4, the DOS version, doesn't have music. We do have sounds for battle and things, but we don't have music. So if you want to find music, I have some suggestions in the information of the video. If you're watching on YouTube, like on PC, you can open one tab for the music and then switch back to the video so you can have the music playing and watch the video at the same time, if you so desire. I will see if I can't find maybe some additional soundtracks, or at least some additional music to put in there. There are 3 choices there now, I believe, the soundtracks for Ultima 4, 5, and 6. There is one in particular song from the series Ultima's Stones, Iolo's Stones, I suppose. He created it, and that to me is my best memory of the Ultima 4 music and soundtrack. It's always made me the happiest. All right, now we shall journey onward. And as I recall, we had just entered our stolen frigate, and we are just south of Minok. And I thought what we might do is try and see if we can't find that lake to the east with the Shrine of Sacrifice. We've got some rogues coming in. I guess just for fun we could try and board our... well, I thought we might be able to shell them from sea, which is just so much fun. Anyway, Checkers with a bow fires to the north. Iolo with a bow fires to the north. Jaina can step to the rail, and Shamino can step to the rail. Checkers fires to the north, and misses. Iolo fires to the north, and misses. Jaina doesn't have a shot, because if you can fire diagonally, I don't know how to do it. They do, but they have an advantage. They're inside the game. Alrighty, Jaina will pass. Shamino will pass. Checkers will fire to the north, and miss. Iolo will fire to the north, and miss. Jaina will hold. Shamino will hold. Checkers fires to the north, point blank, barely wounding a rogue. Iolo fires to the north, and misses a rogue. Jaina passes. Shamino passes. Checkers fires to the north, sets a rogue to fleeing, but he's got 3 buddies behind him. Good luck with that. Shamino fires to the north, and misses. Jaina holds. Shamino holds. Checkers takes a hit and fires to the north, and kills a rogue for 6 XP. And Iolo fires to the north, and kills another rogue for 6 XP. Jaina holds. Shamino holds. Checkers fires to the north, and misses. Iolo fires to the north, and misses. Jaina holds. Shamino holds. Checkers fires to the north, and misses. Iolo fires to the north, and misses. We do well at missing. Jaina passes. Shamino passes. Checkers takes a hit, but I don't know that he took any damage, and fires to the north, and misses. Iolo fires to the north, and misses. Jaina passes. Shamino passes. Oh, Checkers lost 2 hit points that time, and fires to the north in retaliation, setting a rogue to fleeing. Iolo fires to the north, and misses. Jaina passes. Shamino passes. Everybody's rusty this morning. Well, technically it's morning. Anyway, Checkers fires to the north, and sets the rogue to fleeing once more. Iolo fires to the north, and sets the rogue to fleeing. Jaina passes. Shamino passes. Checkers fires to the north, killing the rogue for 6 XP. Iolo fires to the north, killing the rogue for 6 XP. Jaina holds. Shamino steps to the east, and just as the rogue steps to the west. Anyway, Checkers fires to the north, killing the rogue for 6 XP. Iolo holds. Jaina holds. Shamino holds. Checkers holds. Iolo holds. Jaina holds. Shamino fires to the north. Barely wounding a rogue. Checkers steps to the north. Iolo steps to the north. Jaina steps to the east. Shamino fires to the north. And misses. Checkers steps to the north. Iolo steps to the north. Jaina fires to the north with a sling. We still need to get her a bow. Shamino will pass. Checkers will step to the north. Iolo will step to the north. Jaina fires to the north and misses. Shamino holds. Checkers fires to the west and misses. Iolo fires to the east, barely wounding the rogue. Jaina steps to the west. Shamino holds. And Checkers fires to the west, lightly wounding the rogue. Iolo fires to the east, sets the rogue to fleeing. Jaina fires to the north, sets the rogue again to fleeing. Shamino passes. Checkers fires to the west. Iolo fires to the east. I don't think that rogue knew what fleeing meant, but it ended up in his death for 6 XP, so all is well. We shall exit our frigate, step to the east, and ask Iola to get the chest. He evades an acid trap, and we gain 76 gold. All right. Always trust your bard for opening traps. Let's go to the east. I think he's a bard. All right. Let's see. Well, there's a lake. Maybe. I don't know if that's an interior lake or just the ocean impeding or impinging on the ground. Well, here come some skeletons. Hopefully they won't steal our frigate. All right. Well, there's just a world of you fellers, isn't there? All right. Let's see if we can... Nope. I thought we might be able to get around and get back to the frigate. All right. On the plus side, everybody is at least in a place to fire. Checkers fires to the north. Misses a skeleton. Iolo fires to the north, heavily wounding a mage. Jaina fires to the north, heavily wounding another mage. Now, Shamino, I don't think can shoot past that rock, so we're going to step him behind Iolo. There's those fancy diagonal shooting mages with all their know-how. Checkers fires to the north, sets the skeleton to fleeing. Iolo fires to the north, heavily wounding a mage. Jaina fires to the north, heavily wounding a mage. Shamino fires to the north, over Iolo's shoulder, heavily wounding a mage. Checkers has no one to shoot at the moment, so we'll actually step in line with Jaina. Iolo fires to the north, sets the mage to fleeing. Jaina fires to the north and misses. Shamino fires to the north and misses. Iolo is hit magically. Checkers fires to the north and misses. Iolo fires to the north, killing the mage for 12 XP. Jaina fires to the north and heavily wounds a mage. Shamino fires to the north, kills a skeleton again, I suppose. Checkers fires to the north and misses. Iolo will step to the north. Jaina will fire to the north. Shamino will step to the north. Checkers takes a fair hit in magic and fires to the north. In retaliation, Iolo steps to the north. Jaina fires to the north and misses. Shamino steps to the east. Checkers fires north at point blank range and hits the mage with a critical hit. Iolo fires to the north and misses. Jaina fires to the north, sets the mage to fleeing. Shamino fires north, sets a skeleton to fleeing. Checkers fires to the north. Iolo fires to the east, trying to get the fleeing mage. Jaina fires north, hits a skeleton for barely wounded. Shamino fires north and misses. Checkers fires to the west and misses the mage once again. Iolo fires to the north and misses. Jaina fires to the north and misses. Shamino fires to the north and misses. Everyone needs glasses. Everyone needs glasses. Checkers fires to the west and misses. Iolo fires to the north, heavily wounding a mage. Jaina fires to the north, sets a skeleton to fleeing. Shamino fires to the north. And we still need glasses. Everyone squint really hard and focus on aiming your bow to the west and miss. Iolo will fire to the north, hitting the mage with a critical hit. Jaina fires to the north, killing a skeleton for 4 XP. Finally, something else dies for the second time. Shamino fires to the north, killing the mage finally for 12 XP. Checkers steps to the east. Iolo fires to the north, sets the mage to fleeing. Jaina steps to the east. Shamino steps to the east. Checkers wishes he could hit on a diagonal and holds. Iolo fires to the east, heavily wounding a mage. Jaina steps to the east. Shamino steps back to the west to try and get in line with the other mage. Checkers steps to the north. Iolo fires to the north, killing a skeleton for 4 XP. Jaina fires to the north, heavily wounding a mage. Shamino fires to the north and kills a mage for 12 XP. Checkers fires to the east and misses. Iolo fires to the east, critically hitting the mage. Jaina fires to the north, sets the mage to fleeing. Shamino steps to the north. Checkers takes another hit because, as well as we can't hit anything, no one seems to remember what fleeing means either. Checkers fires to the east, killing the mage for 12 XP. Alright, so here's the deal. Let's try and lose them in the mountains. Nope, not going to work that time. I think we've got two-headed Ettins and perhaps a demon. This could get exciting. Checkers will hold. We could try and get everyone into that defensive position, but I think with our ranged weapons we want to stay open at the moment. Iolo will hold. Jaina will hold. Shamino will hold. Checkers holds. Iolo holds. Jaina holds. Shamino holds. And third verse, same as the first two. Not sure what that was. Shamino is asleep. Well, that last fight must have been tiring. Alright, so we are going to have Checkers step to the east. Shamino will step to the west. Jaina fires to the north and misses, and now Checkers has fallen asleep as well. Jaina fires north, lightly wounding an Ettin. Iolo fires to the north, barely wounding an Ettin. Jaina cast spell. I don't have Awaken ready. Ha! Oh well. Cure. Let's see, what do we have up there? Dispel. I don't know that Dispel will work. I think that's just for fields. Heal. Alright. I think I just blew her shot there. Alright, Checkers, or sorry, Iolo fires to the north, barely wounding an Ettin. Jaina fires to the north, heavily wounding. Iolo is hit and fires back to the north, lightly wounding an Ettin. Jaina fires again to the north. Everyone is asleep. We are in a lot of trouble. Well, Checkers, it's very nice of you to wake up. And we really need to remember to mix up some Awaken spells while Checkers fires to the west, heavily wounding an Ettin. Jaina will step to the west. Checkers fires to the north, lightly wounding an Ettin. Iolo fires to the north. Meanwhile, Shamino slumbers peacefully in the soft, cool grass. Jaina fires to the north and takes a nap herself. Checkers fires to the north and misses. Iolo steps to the east. Well, Checkers is now the only one awake and fires to the north. And misses. Checkers fires again to the north. Sets the Etten to fleeing. Checkers fires to the north. Shamino has deigned to grace us with his waking presence and steps to the west. To fall asleep, because that was a better place to nap. All right. Checkers steps to the west. And manages to stay awake. Huzzah. Holds position. Holds position. Is that demon's going to hold that position? Well, maybe we should have taken that position. Checkers steps to the north. Now fires to the north. It's a Balron, not a demon. He hits with a critical hit, however. One Etten flees. Checkers fires to the north. And misses. Is now asleep. Jaina fires to the north. I didn't like that green field. Looked like poison, but it looks like Checkers is just asleep. Jaina fires to the north. The other Etten has fled. Iolo will step to the north. No, that was Jaina. That was bad. Anyway, Iolo will now step to the east. Jaina fires north. And misses. Iolo fires north. Sets the Balron to fleeing. Jaina fires north. Sets the Balron again to fleeing. Checkers has been electrified. Iolo fires to the north. Killing the Balron for 16 XP. That was something of a fight. Yeah, we're just going to have to attack again. No, I was going to try and get them off the chest so I could be sure that we got both, but at this point, whatever works, right? Okay, if we hold that position, we're only going to get 2 arcs of fire. So once again, I'm going to try and keep everybody out. Checkers will pass. Iolo will pass. I'm going to actually take a shot just to be sure. We cannot fire through these mountains. No. All right. Jaina will hold. Shamino will hold. Checkers holds. Iolo fires to the east. Lightly wounding a skeleton. Jaina fires to the east. Killing a skeleton for 4 XP. Well, it looks like the nap may have helped. Shamino passes. Checkers passes. Iolo passes. Jaina passes. Shamino will hold. Checkers will hold. Iolo will hold. Jaina will hold. As the undead horde and their necromantic masters come closer, Shamino holds. Checkers holds. Iolo holds. Jaina fires to the north. Sets a skeleton to fleeing. Shamino holds. Checkers fires to the north. Killing a skeleton for 4 XP. Iolo will hold. Jaina fires to the north. And misses. Shamino fires to the north. Barely wounding a skeleton. Checkers fires to the north. Killing a skeleton for 4 XP. Iolo steps to the north. Jaina steps to the north. Shamino fires to the north. And misses. Checkers fires to the north. Misses the mage. Iolo fires to the west. Killing a skeleton for 4 XP. Jaina fires to the north. Sets a skeleton to fleeing. Shamino steps to the east. Checkers fires to the north. Hits the mage with a critical hit. Iolo steps to the north. Jaina steps to the north. Shamino steps to the east. Checkers fires to the north. Missing the mage. Iolo fires to the east. Sets the mage to fleeing. Jaina fires to the west. Killing the mage for 12 XP. Shamino steps to the north. Checkers fires to the north. Hitting the second necromancer. For heavily wounded, Iolo will hold position. Jaina will swing out to the east. Shamino fires to the north. Sets the mage to fleeing. Checkers fires to the north. Killing the mage for 12 XP. Iolo will hold. Jaina fires to the north. Killing the skeleton for 4 XP. Shamino steps to the east. Checkers steps to the north. Iolo will hold. Jaina fires to the north. heavily wounding a mage. Shimino steps to the north. Jaina takes a magical hit. Checkers steps to the north. Iolo steps to the east. Jaina fires. Oh, passes. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Sorry, Jaina. Shimino holds. Checkers steps to the east. Iolo will hold. Jaina fires to the north, heavily wounding the mage. Shimino holds. Checkers fires to the east and misses. Iolo steps to the north. Jaina fires to the north. Shimino holds position. Checkers fires to the east and misses. Iolo fires to the east. Hits the mage for a critical hit. Jaina fires to the north, killing the mage for 12 XP and victory across 3 battles. We step to the east and ask Iolo to get the first chest, hopefully of 2. We get 64 gold. We ask Iolo to get again, and the acid trap gets him this time for 21 gold. We step over to the east once more and down south to get the last chest. Iolo evades the acid trap, this time for 68 gold. And there we have it. Let's get back to the boat. Come on, boat. Board, go. All right. And we fire our cannons to the east. And again. And again. And again. And that'll learn ya. Alright. Now we are safely aboard our frigate. Actually, safe or no, what we might want to do is get... No, this is it right here, huh? Okay. Let's exit. I think we need to get back to Minok and maybe rest in the inn, if possible. And enter Minok. And go to the Wayfarer's Inn and talk to the north. And Estro, we are in need of lodging, yes. I think we will take the 3-bedroom and rest as well as we can. We need to get back to Lord British's castle, I think. Opening to the west, we step out and back on our way. Back on our journey. Now, you know, No, I didn't have money for a magical sword. I was going to say, I'm tempted to see if we can afford a magical sword, but I already know we cannot, even probably with the extra gold we've just picked up. Back on the frigate we go. Now we are, hopefully, free and clear to navigate. Now she said... I think the person who told us said that the shrine was to the east. There is definitely a dungeon right here. I suppose it could be south and east. Firing to the east, firing to the east, pass, firing to the east, and again. Alright, let's exit again. Take a little bit of a walk here. There's a shrine, or sorry, a bridge. I'm liking our chances of finding a shrine on the other side of a bridge. Well, hello there, big fella. Rogues. Alright, firing to the north is Iolo. With a long shot heavily wounding a rogue, Jaina fires long, barely wounding a rogue with her sling. Shimino fires to the north and misses. Checkers will hold. Iolo fires north, killing a rogue for 6 XP. Jaina fires to the north, barely wounding a rogue. Shimino fires to the north. Checkers will hold. Iolo will step to the west. Jaina fires north and misses. Shimino fires to the north, lightly wounding a rogue. Checkers holds position. Ilo fires to the north and misses. Jaina fires to the north and misses. Shimino fires to the north and misses. Checkers will hold. Ilo fires to the north and misses. Jaina fires to the north, lightly wounding the rogue. Shimino fires to the north, heavily wounding the rogue. Checkers steps to the north. Ilo fires to the north, and Jaina fires to the north. Shimino fires to the north. Checkers fires to the west. Ilo fires to the north. Jaina fires to the north and misses. Shimino fires to the north. And it appears my fuzzy companions are in some sort of mischief in the kitchen. Alright, Checkers fires to the east, killing a rogue for 6 XP. Ilo fires to the north, heavily wounding a rogue. Jaina steps to the north. Shimino fires to the north, killing a rogue for 6 XP. We step to the east, ask Iolo to get the chest we do for 73 gold. And as much as I liked our chance, well, alright. Checkers fires to the north, heavily wounding a Cyclops. Iolo will hold position. Jaina will step. Actually, I'll have Jaina hold as well. Shimino will step to the east. Oh. They have ranged diagonal capability as well. They may as well have phasers. Alright, Checkers fires to the north, sets a Cyclops to fleeing. Iolo steps to the east. Jaina will hold. Shimino steps to the east. Checkers will also step to the east. Iolo will hold. Jaina fires to the north and misses. Shimino steps to the east. Checkers fires to the north and misses. Iolo steps north. Jaina fires north, killing the Cyclops for 9 XP. Shimino will hold. Checkers fires to the north, lightly wounding a Cyclops. Iolo will hold. Jaina fires to the north and misses. Shimino fires to the north, heavily wounding the Cyclops. Checkers will... Actually, I'm going to let Checkers step to the north so that Iolo can fall in line. Jaina fires to the north, heavily wounding the Cyclops. Shimino fires to the north and misses. Checkers fires to the north, critically hitting the Cyclops. Iolo fires to the north, critically hitting a Cyclops as well. Jaina fires to the north and misses. Shimino fires to the north, killing a Cyclops for 9 XP. Checkers fires to the north, and we have victory. We step to the east, ask Iolo to get the chest. We get 58 gold. Alright, we've cleared a fair amount of things. Let's take a look once more. See if we can find anything remotely like a lake. Well, I think we just did. Look at that. Enter. You enter the ancient shrine and sit before the altar. Upon what virtue dost thou meditate? Sacrifice. Sacrifice, yes. For how many cycles? 3. Begin meditation. All right. The mantra is Ka. And we meditate again. Breathing in and breathing out. And we say our mantra of Ka. And we take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And we say the mantra of Ka. Thy thoughts are pure. Thou art granted a vision. To give of thy life's blood, so that others may live, is a virtue of great praise. Alrighty. And there we are. And here we are. Have run across some bridge trolls. Checkers will now fire to the east. Lightly wounding a troll, Isla will fire to the east. Killing a troll for 7 XP. Jaina will step to the north. Iola will step to the south. Checkers fires to the east and misses. Iola will step to the east. Jaina fires to the east, heavily wounding a troll. Shamino will step to the south. Checkers will fire to the east. And we will have Iola step to the east as well. We'll form a line again. Jaina fires to the east, killing a troll for 7 XP. Is there a chest? There is. We will ask Iolo to open. He evades a poison trap, and we gain 67 gold. And we make for our frigate once more, which is way back here. Back across this bridge. And there we are. Boarding our frigate, setting out. And we'll come over here and fire our cannons to the south. And again. And again. And again. And clear the kingdom of more orcs. All right. Now I need to take a look at our map. We have been very combat heavy this time. Let's see. Okay, and looking for the map. I have tried to get it on my phone this time. Here we go. Okay. Actually, I think we're going to want to start a massive circumnavigation of the continent. We're going to want to head east and then south, because our next place to go after Britain is going to be Jalom. But we may as well stop at Britain along the way. So we're going to need to hug the coast just so I can navigate to the best of my very limited ability. But we may call a halt to this journey and pick up again next time on the high seas. We'll see how far we get. Uh-oh. We have become a bit land locked. Let's get to the north here. Oops. Got a little too close to the shallow water. Can imagine that the sound of the plumb line, is that what they call it? Plumbing line, something like that. The lead line they drop to see how close the bottom is. Alright, firing to the south, we take out a set of rogues in one shot. Because we're getting pretty good with our naval guns. Whoa, alright, well, that means we probably still have to go north so we can get around. Oh my. Firing to the north. Firing to the north. Firing to the north. What did we run into? Serpents. Well, serpents firing to the south is Checkers. Why did he not fire to the south? Not sure. What did I try and do? Oh, I hit S, not A. Alright, fine. Jaina fires to the south. Barely wounding a serpent. Shimino fires to the north. Lightly wounding a serpent. Checkers fires to the south and misses. Ilo fires to the north and misses. Jaina fires to the south. Lightly wounding a serpent. Shimino fires to the north and misses. they are happy to fire back. Checkers fires to the north. Heavily wounding a serpent, Shimino fires to the north. Barely wounding a serpent, Jaina fires to the south. Lightly wounding a serpent, Shimino fires to the north. Lightly wounding the serpent, Checkers fires to the north. Killing a serpent for 9 XP. Iolo will fire to the south. Jaina fires to the south. Lightly wounding a serpent, Shimino fires to the north. And rounds are fired across our deck, but so far so good. Checkers fires to the north. Lightly wounding a serpent, Iolo fires to the south. Critically hitting a serpent, Jaina fires to the south and misses. Shimino will step to the west. I was hesitant because that mast, the little circle on the deck there, was giving him some cover from the south. Checkers fires to the south, lightly wounding a serpent. Iolo probably should step to the east. Jaina can step to the west. Shimino fires to the north and misses. Checkers will now step south. Iolo will fire north and miss. Jaina fires to the south and misses. Shimino fires to the north, heavily wounding a serpent. All right. Checkers will step to the west. These serpents will not stay still. All right. Iolo steps to the west. Jaina fires to the south, heavily wounding a serpent. Shimino will step to the east and take a hit. Checkers fires to the south, heavily wounding a serpent. Iolo fires to the north. Jaina fires to the south. Both miss. Shimino fires to the north, heavily wounding a serpent. Checkers fires to the south, heavily wounding a serpent. Iolo is again devoid of enemies. He steps to the east. Jaina fires to the south and misses. Shimino fires to the north and misses. Checkers fires to the south, sets a serpent to fleeing. Shimino has no targets at all and will hold position. Jaina fires to the south, sets a serpent to fleeing. Shimino fires to the north, sets the serpent to fleeing. Checkers fires to the south, sets a serpent to fleeing, which of course we've already established. Everyone's forgotten how to flee, just as we've forgotten how to hit targets. Iolo fires to the north and misses. Jaina fires to the south, sets a serpent to fleeing. Shimino will step to the east and take a hit. Checkers fires to the south, killing a serpent for 9 XP. Iolo fires north, sets a serpent to fleeing. Jaina fires to the south and misses. Shimino fires to the north and misses. A serpent has fled. Checkers fires to the south, killing a serpent for 9 XP. Iolo fires north, killing a serpent for 9 XP. Jaina steps to the west. Shimino steps to the west. Checkers is not really in a position to help anyone, so we'll step to the west. Iolo steps to the west. Jaina fires to the south, sets a serpent to fleeing. Shimino fires north and misses. Checkers steps to the west. Iolo fires north and misses. Jaina fires to the south and misses. Shimino steps to the west. Checkers fires north and misses. Iolo fires north, sets a serpent to fleeing. Jaina fires to the south, killing a serpent for 9 XP. Shimino fires to the north and misses. Checkers can't step to the east because of the mast. I'm going to let him step north then. Iolo will also go north. Jaina can go north. Shimino will step to the east. Checkers will go north. Iolo will come to the west. Jaina fires north and misses. Shimino fires north, heavily wounding a serpent. Checkers will hold. Iolo will hold. Jaina fires to the north, killing a serpent for 9 XP. Shimino steps to the east, takes another hit. Checkers steps east. Iolo will hold. Jaina will hold. Shimino fires north and misses. Checkers holds. Iolo holds. Jaina holds. Shimino fires north. Sets a serpent to fleeing. Checkers holds. Iolo holds. Jaina holds. Shimino fires to the north, killing a serpent for 9 XP. And we are able to navigate again, so we will move just a bit more to the east here. Sorry, west. West, the other east. Ah, we're back at this shrine. All right, we are going to hold position at this shrine so I can hopefully have my bearings set for next time. And we can continue our westward circumnavigation of Britannia. Whew, lots of combat this time. But fun all in all. I would like to thank you so much for joining me on this Let's Play of Ultima IV, Quest of the Avatar. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. I would like to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe even just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe. Thank you kindly if you are already subscribed. I'd also like to invite you to like and share if you so desire. Most of all, though, I would like to ask you to please take care.